Israel tonight will attempt to become just the fourth nation to reach the moon. The rocket's ready to go. The weather looks good. Our clear-cut anchor, Michelle McCrory, is reporting now from the command center in Cape Canaveral, Florida.
We're in Cape Canaveral, and anticipation is building for what is set to be a historic first for Israel and for the rest of the world. So what was the genesis of the Beresheet moonlander and the Space Isle project? Well, according to one of the co-founders, it sounds like the beginning of a joke.
3 engineers walk into a bar, come out with a design of a spaceship. Sounds like the beginning of a joke. But this is what happened about 8.5 years ago when Kfir, we're sitting here, Yariv and myself, sat down in a bar in a suburb of Tel Aviv and thought, why not get to the moon?
If the touchdown is a success, it'll be the first time that a vehicle made with mostly private money has ever landed on the moon. Thanks to creative Israeli out-of-the-box thinking, it will also be the least expensive landing. Now, the main goal of this is to inspire national pride, to inspire young Israelis to pursue careers in science, technology, and engineering, and to show Israelis that they should and they can reach for the stars.
This is something about the entire Jewish people. So we will land, the flag of Israel will land on the moon and be there permanently. But in addition to that, there's an inscription on our spacecraft called Am Yisrael Chai.
The Space Isle team has really stressed that this is an unorthodox venture in many aspects, including how they're essentially hitching a ride on the SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket, ride-sharing or Uber-pooling it into space. And 32 minutes after the launch, the moonlander will be fully disengaged and will begin a 7-week journey to the moon. Now, SpaceX has confirmed that the Falcon 9 has been fueled, and they have practiced a countdown. The Beresheet moonlander has been mounted on SpaceX, along with the other payloads that are hitching a ride to space. Now, of course, weather is always a big factor in these things, but according to the Air Force Weather Squadron, there is an 80% chance of favorable weather conditions. So it looks like things are a go, and we are set to witness history in the making. Michelle McCrory, I-24 News, Cape Canaveral.
With me now is Professor Oded Aronson with the Weizmann Institute of Science, who is also a mission scientist on this project. Sir, thanks for being with us. I want to ask you first, as a scientist, but also as an Israeli, walk me through what you're feeling now, just hours to go until the rocket launches.
Sure. Well, first of all, it's a pleasure to be with you again. Yeah, of course, we're all very excited, very apprehensive. You know, this is a real first for a lot of us. I attended 2 launches in the past, and I was part of several projects with NASA, both to the moon and to Mars and to Mercury. And I have to tell you, this one is somehow different. Everybody has just this tremendous level of excitement within the country, and also my colleagues and friends at Cape Canaveral right now. Everybody is just, flying high.
I know you're the mission scientist for Space IL. What exactly in a few hours will you be doing? Are you going to try and get a good night's sleep and wake up and hear the good news? Are you going to be on the phone with people in Florida? Are you watching on the internet? What do you do?
We're going to have a live connection, so we're going to get a lot of information live. Personally, I'm going to be in TV studios. I'm going to try to share some of the excitement and explain some of the events that the spacecraft is going to do on national television. I
want to ask about the size of the spacecraft. When it lands on the moon, this will be the smallest craft to ever land on the lunar surface. It's a little bit bigger than a ton, 5 feet tall, 6 feet wide. It's small. You had a little bit bigger than that, but will be a historically small spacecraft. Why? I thought bigger is better. Why not get a giant thing on the moon?
So smaller, when it comes to the space business, smaller is better. This spacecraft, as you said, weighs about 500 kilograms, all fueled up. And the less it weighs, the easier it is to launch it from Earth, and the easier it is to navigate it in space. So actually, small, light, capable, high-tech spacecrafts are the name of the game in this new space business.